So this might be a bad motherboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into Hirons here. Oh, the screen isn't broken. It's just not turning on. So, I'm gonna have to get this apart. Shut this down. Alright, need to figure out why we're not getting video out of this. Okay. We're going to take this thing all the way apart. Get down here and see if we see problems with cables or anything. Whoever put this thing back together didn't use very good adhesive. But, oh, boom, instantly found the problem. So this actually might be an easier fix than needing a whole new screen. Show you here in just a second what I found. I apparently have never had this apart because I would not replace it. I would not use this really cheap adhesive. We're gonna have to take a look at two different parts of this. So let's pull out my magnifying glass. First thing we're gonna look at is the actual video cable. Yeah, that shouldn't look like that. Now the question's gonna be, was it caused by the screen or was the damage caused by someone plugging it in improperly? Because if it was caused by the screen, I'm gonna have to replace this. Oh yeah, never mind, I'm gonna have to replace the screen. I immediately saw something else. I guess let's get this apart and get that battery pulled. So we're going to need a new screen, and we are going to need a new video cable. Hopefully that's it. Because we still got smoke coming out of this guy. Let's go ahead and pull this battery. Battery pulled. We're gonna leave the battery out. Take a good look at this here in a second. Put these screws back in for the battery so that I don't lose them, because these are tiny boys. Okay, so those are back in. Hopefully there's a part number on this cable. Let's take the whole thing off. Nope, actually no, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna... So let me take the rest of this hinge off of this side completely. So one of the other things I need to do today is I'm going to start listing my gaming computers that I do have for sale on my actual gaming computer website. Alright, that's off. Let's go ahead and put this hinge back on. Again, so we don't lose. So now we end up in a situation where we have to ask some questions, and I'll show you some parts. We're gonna, like, the question we're gonna first ask is, was the damage to this caused by the screen, or was this caused by the motherboard? Because if it was caused by the screen, then great, I'm going to repair it. If it was caused by the motherboard, then I'm going to put money into this, and I'm going to lose that money immediately the first time I turn the computer back on. Which would be a huge, huge problem. I can't afford to just throw away money on this. Alright, so that's back together. We're going to leave the battery out because we don't want to have it accidentally turn on. I mean, looking at this, we'll take a look at that under the microscope too before I put this back on. So, let's look at a couple things here. So, I think that looks fine. We're looking at this ribbon cable holder here. I think that looks fine for the most part. I don't see anything that's blatantly a problem. So we'll say for now that that side is fine. Look at this cable, which started smoking on me while I had it up there. We do have a HP part number. Let's see what I can do with this. I should be able to get one of these replacement cables. But yeah, so this is what the other underside of this looked like. Not a good look. You can definitely see there was a lot of voltage and temperature going through right there. And what I'm going to do, because I had smoke coming out in here, which is not good. I don't see anything like right off. So this is on the back of the screen. This is the actual connector. You can see all of the damage that happened there. Come over to this connector, HP. So this is the touch panel. Shut this light off all the way. You can see the damage that's underneath there. That is quite toasty underneath there. So, like, the other thing is, like, you got strange things on it like this, which is rust. But this is... So you have this top coating of metal, and then you have this underneath it. Which I believe is just from this. Where it literally, like, ripped the metal off. Alright, so let me plug this thing back in, get it some power, and we will get a customer name. Because I think the computer itself is actually fine. This thing does not want to work with the screen unplugged. So now we're at a point where if there's something like this not working at all, like none of my keys are working. Like I know this was just working. Like I said, there we go. Now it seems to be working. Let's see if this works. Yes, this is working fine. All those are working. Those are working. Those are working. I think the computer itself is fine. Okay. We're going to pull the trigger. We're going to do this. We're going to order that cable, and we're going to order this LCD screen.
3 days later.
There we go. Okay, so this is going to go inside there. Under. Why would they do this? Oh, please don't pull the contacts off. No, this is an expensive laptop. This was like a $1,000 laptop, Emily. It's not a gaming laptop, but it's like a professional laptop. Alright, here we go. That's new. I've never had anyone send me something like this before with a laptop screen. It's a guitar pick with a hole punched in it. But, like... Oh, that's made of metal. I know what it's for. It's supposed to... It's like a little seam thing. Alright. So, this guy is going to go... like that. For now, all I care about is testing to make sure this thing isn't going to completely fry itself right out of the box on me. Alright, let's see what happens when we give it the power. Now this hasn't had a battery plugged in a minute, but I'm not seeing frying happening, which is good. There we go. So this was a gamble, and I am ending up paying basically $200. So I'm paying $200 to get this up and running. All right, so this is going to be, let's go ahead. Battery on this thing is dead, so I gotta grab a power cord. Reinstall Windows on it. Alright, so we got ourselves a new screen installed. Let's format this, and we'll sell this for $600. Because this has got an i7. Curious what kind of hard drive this thing has in it. Oh, please tell me this thing doesn't have Optane. I didn't look. I should have looked. Alright, well, let's let it download all this and then kind of go from there. I'm going to see what kind of hard drive this thing has in it, because if it doesn't have an SSD, I'm putting an SSD in it. Alright, so let's see what this computer has. I do not know off the top of my head. We have a 500 gigabyte SSD. Our RAM, I believe this has 8 gigs. 8 gigabytes. And our CPU is an i7 8565U. It looks as though this thing sells for around $500 currently, so that's what I will sell it for. I will say this computer is fast as hell. All done. Hey, thanks for watching that video. You can check out some of the other videos for more tech-related content. And if you want to catch me live, I am on Twitch at twitch.tv/SpecVengeance, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come hang out, chat, and maybe learn a thing or two. Thanks for watching.